good fun. Days like these are great. You get the whole industry together, and to have, companies and corporations like Interbet and Cape Racing who are so generous with sort of time and energy into making a day like this possible is it's fantastic for everyone.
A very good day from myself, Devon Govender, and welcome to the Gallop TV selection show for the race meeting that's scheduled to take place on the 3rd of April. It's Wednesday and we are racing on the poly track. It's a great pleasure to introduce Rahil Radhakrishna. I'll be working alongside him and hopefully we can find some winners for you come this Wednesday. Rahil, how are you doing?
Very well, thanks to yourself, Devon. Obviously, enjoyed the racing over the weekend. We had a couple of feature races that took place out at Hollywoodbets Greyville on Sunday, and I thought Double Grand Slam was quite impressive, and obviously Sean Terry in town and midwinter win, he managed to win the Bali Turk. So overall, I thought a good day's racing. Obviously, we had racing on Easter Monday, which I thought was wonderful as well.
Yeah, some fantastic racing over the weekend as we build up into the KwaZulu-Natal champion season. Exciting times ahead, and I can tell you the vibe is absolutely hot on course at Hollywoodbets Greyville Racecourse. Let's get straight into the action. Race number 1 will jump at 12:35. It's over 1,400 meters. www.tabgold.co.za maiden plate. And just looking at the betting, the current favorite is number 1, Glamours from the Paul Lafferty yard. Now, this is a 2-year-old daughter of last winter, is a 2-year-old taking on older company here, and only shoulders 53 kgs with Muzi Yeni aboard. And this is going to be my firm first selection. The recent form has been absolutely outstanding. It's got a plum draw, 53 kgs on the back, and I think this one's going to take an absolute power of beating. So we don't want to know about number 1, Glamours, getting beat. Second selection, you could possibly throw in number 9, Always Shining, excuse me, from the Dennis Bosch yard with Richard Fourie aboard. Plenty of improvement to come there with number 9, Always Shining, another 2-year-old that also carries 56 kgs. Take note, number 1 is a filly. Rahil, what do you like in race 1?
I thought race 1 it's quite an interesting race because we've got these two-year-olds that step out here, and you like number 1, Glamours, who I think is definitely a runner that should run well from draw 1. She comes in with a nice weight on the back, and she's at 13-10 in the market, so she isn't really at odds that you can get rich of. It's fairly restricted, I thought, and I think she's a runner that needs to be given healthy respect. I'm not as confident as you are, I must admit. I think it's slightly more open than that. I think number 4, Tea Time Tipple, now that he steps up in trip to 1,400 meters, it could suit him quite nicely. He's had 2 runs on the poly track, both over the 1,000 meter trip, and his penultimate start, he just never seemed to be comfortable. Sean Veal was always at him, asking him to pick up the bit, and I think that now going over 1,400, it could play into his hands. He'll be able to settle and get into a nice rhythm as opposed to being pushed along from the jump, and I think he could run a massive race, and it could finally be his day to crack his maiden tag. And then number 5, Hunter's Arrow. Now, he's a well-tried maiden. What you see is what you get with him, but last time out behind Connoisseur over 1,750 meters, he managed to finish in 6th position. That form line has been franked with Global Movement and Power Star coming through to win. Now, both those horses have won over further, so it would give you the indication that Hunter's Arrow could perhaps be better over slightly further, but I think over this 1,400 meter trip in this company, I think he could be a runner that offers some decent value for trifectas and quartets, and possibly even those exacta positions. He's run second to Sweeper Keeper over track and trip, and I thought that was quite a decent run, and at 8-1 in the market, he's definitely a runner that I'd been looking to include. And then you've got number 9, Always Shining, who ran 7.5 lengths off them on debut behind Havana Moon, was 5 lengths behind the top 2 horses. So I think he's got scope for improvement. 1,400 meters will suit him, and Richard Fourie takes a ride, so that obviously is a notable jockey booking. But in order of preference, I'm going to go 4, 5, 1 and 9. I'm going to be with the older horses in this contest. I think that they could perhaps run nice races here, but obviously healthy respect for numbers 1 and 9. Devon, in terms of the buy pot, you all in your banker number 1?
Yeah, I'm going to be bankering number 1, and outsiders to include in trifectas and quartets. I'll keep a close eye on number 8, General Bing. Now, this is from the Com Naidu yard. I know it hasn't raced for 70 days, but does have the improvement factor to come there. And the fact that they've engaged Gavin Larina aboard and the one or two excuses in the last start, I'll just keep a close eye on this individual at around about 14-1. Definitely going to be part of the play when it comes to trifectas and quartets.
Yeah, General Bing definitely one to include. But that's race number 1. Devon in the camp of number 1, Glamours. I think that the older horses could perhaps run a big race here, and let's see how it all unfolds.
It's Donovan Everett from Cape Racing, and I'd just like to say it's an absolute pleasure to be involved with Intrabet and Cape Breeders in this golf day today here at Pearl Valley. It's fantastic for the industry to see all the relevant stakeholders coming down and having a good time and networking, and it's exactly what the industry needs right now in terms of moving forward and recreating some positivity to take us forward into the next year.